To me, Berlin is like Barcelona. It's a multicultural city. There's room for everybody. The mood on the streets, it feels like home. Minus the weather, but otherwise it's much the same.
Ager Urigüen Uribe is the head chef. Giovanni González Miranda is the host. Together they are the creative minds behind the gastro-bar Tipqua. The concept is imported from Spain. Small servings made for sharing in a relaxed ambience. No shishi, just fine Spanish cuisine.
The gastro-bar, the idea behind it, was like to do something really informal, something like gastronomic, like really high cuisine, where I was working before, but to make it accessible for people. It's kind of democratizing the high cuisine. So try to do something like a restaurant, but with the atmosphere of a bar.
Ager Urigüen Uribe was born in Spain's Basque region in 1972. He worked as a dishwasher to finance his English studies in Ireland. There, he acquired a taste for gastronomy and trained as a chef. He came to Berlin in 2005. Here, he gathered experience in a number of fine restaurants. Then Tipqua gave him free rein to go wild in the kitchen. He bases his creative experiments on Spanish Basque culinary tradition.
I was born in a place that is it's called Guernica, and quite close to the sea. When I was a child, we were going to the harbor, and I was just really amazed by all the fishermen bringing all the food and the smell of the fish. And then in the restaurants in the harbor, they were used to cook this traditional recipe.
Bacalao al pil pil is a traditional dish from the Basque region. Bacalao is Spanish for salted cod. The dish calls for dried and salted fish, soaked in water for 2 days before it's cooked. That makes it easier to process and gives it its special taste. You don't need a lot of ingredients for bacalao al pil pil, but you do need sensitivity and good timing. What's special is making mayonnaise from the gelatin of the fish skin. It's produced by slow cooking, making sure the oil doesn't get too hot. The emulsion arising from the oil and gelatin is called pil pil. The dish is a popular delicacy in Tipqua, and the recipe has a colorful origin.
The fishermen used to go to catch this cod to cold waters in the north, and they used to catch it, and part of them they were putting it on salt for the conservation of the fish, and part of them they used to put it in oil. And the movement of the boat actually created this incredible sauce, which is actually just oil and the gelatin of the fish.
Giovanni González Miranda was born in Chile in 1983. When he was a youth, his family moved to Barcelona. In 2011, he came to Berlin. 2 years later, he and Uribe opened the Tipqua. The name is Basque and means cozy corner. It also refers to when friends come together to cook and party. Along with the regular menu, Tipqua has daily specials. Giovanni González Miranda acts as sommelier, helping guests choose the right wines. Tipqua stocks wines from all over the world.
For me, wine is more than a drink. It's culture, it's the landscape, the earth. It's part of a region you don't know, but when you close your eyes, you think, yes, I know what direction this comes from. It's part of the earth.
The two friends found a suitable place for their gastro-bar on a corner in Berlin's Neukölln district. At first, Tipqua was only open in the evenings, but now it also offers a lunch menu.
Hoy he cocinado para vosotros bacalao al pil pil, espero que os guste. Buen provecho con ello.